Nobody really has it figured out. There's a lot of, you get caught up in watching content pieces, you get caught up in these social media rings, you're caught up in just so much consumption and a belief that other people have the solution to your answers. And they're going to have the solution to your answers mainly because you believe they have the solution to your answers, right? Because your belief dictates what action you take. If you believe following someone, listen to whatever they say is going to give you the benefit that you're looking for, then it's going to give you the benefit because you believe it. You're giving power to that individual, the power that you should have and harness for yourself, okay? What I'm just basically trying to say here in this piece of content is that nobody has understood. Everybody learns from feedback. My perspective, and I've had this conversation with ChatGPT on multiple occasions. Human beings, I don't believe we learn from anything but feedback. The studies we have, the textbooks we have, the literature we have, the poetry, everything that has been built upon today or was built upon yesterday was from someone else's bricks. And those people, they learned from testing and iterating. They learn from observing. Everything is learned from testing and iterating. Okay, so if you're someone who's in a cold email space, cold calling space, making content, it's just really a simple step that I wrote the other day. Okay, it's really zero, number one, a hypothesis. Okay, you want to then experiment. You want to then take feedback. You want to then iterate. You want to do this at speed. That's really it. I think this is really the core beliefs that I have, that I'm continuously ingraining into myself, that's readily helping me consistently take action. And I'm getting positive feedback from this because life is a loop. Life is a pattern. And there's a reason why people are out here consistently, quote unquote, successful in whatever they do. Imagine, I'm using an example of someone that everybody knows, Elon Musk, for example. This guy, you can almost say, has the Midas touch. Okay, and I understand people of this kind of caliber also. Of course, when someone is at a level or operating on such high frequency, they make stuff seem as though it is simple, basically, right? But you need to understand, whatever they're doing is a continuous iterative process. Nobody has this stuff figured out. And I just really want to say this mainly because this is something that has been helping me. This is a belief that I'm consistently and continuously telling myself. This is an affirmation that I'm consistently chanting to myself, that I'm embedding into myself. And it's helping me. It's helping me take action. It's helping me stop procrastinating. It's helping me do what needs to be done. Because when ideas come to me, I do it. And some work and some don't. I get feedback from it. No matter what the feedback looks like, I launched literally 2 to 3 cold email campaigns this week. Okay? No, I launched 3 or 4 email campaigns this week. One for a podcast, and I literally have about 4 guests in line. Just from taking 3 hours, I took 3 to 2 hours out of my day to write a cold email copy, right? Get a list, do some configurations, set up some stuff, and cold email people. And boom, I have a CEO of a $500 million plus company who wants to do an interview with me. I had a hypothesis, I experimented, I got the feedback, and now I'm going to continue iterating. Because there's some people who also are replying to me saying, okay, you don't have anything on your show yet, we'll wait. But it's gonna get better and better and better. But well, guess what? If I waited to think that, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a course, I'm gonna wait and save money to buy a course before I start actually, outreaching. I'm gonna wait to buy a course that I'm gonna use. No, I literally scraped another target addressable market is in a medical space, and I started emailing them, trying to offer them capital and some other stuff. I got a couple of no's and a couple of yeses. I even got a CEO of a company doing about 100 millions said I should call him. Literally. From taking action. Okay? These people out here, I'm not condemning anybody. But there's this stigma. There's this. And sometimes the individuals that we watch, I believe, because nothing is unintentional. Nobody's out here with a certain amount of success. And success is, of course, subjective. Right? But no one's out here with any substantial kind of mastery in any. Nobody's out here that has mastery in a particular aspect of life, and you think that it's by accident. People don't get abs by accident. People don't get 100 million followers or 1 million followers or 1,000 followers on YouTube by accident. You know, people don't get hundreds of thousands of views on their piece of content and their shorts and all that kind of stuff by accident. Even though it might look as though it's luck, these people are intentional. Every single word they utter from the beginning to the end, the hook, the pitch, everything is intentional. But sometimes I understand, of course, people they have mastered their craft, and they sometimes invoke or put seeds into you that make it seem as though you need to plug your umbilical cord into them in order for you to succeed. It happens. And sometimes, too, watching someone from a screen all the time or listening to someone, from our perspective, can put seeds of worship of them into you. What I mean by that is you can almost look at them in a lens of they're superior, basically. That happens, right? Because they give you so much positive experiences, so much, positive experience that you end up just hailing them and putting them on a pedestal, basically. But I just want to help you understand that no one is above you. We're all God's creation. The only person I think anyone is above is the person who thinks they're above you. Other than that, we're all equal. If they can do it, you can do it. Okay? Nobody is out here doing anything crazy that you cannot do. It doesn't matter what it is. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Maybe you might not have the skill sets yourself, but obviously there's people who have the skill sets. If you have a dream, a vision, you can sell people on it, you're going to get the thing done. Elon Musk, of course, he has multiple different companies, but he doesn't run all these kind of companies. Okay? Nevertheless, I'm just trying to say, people don't have this stuff figured out. You might think someone has it figured out, maybe because that thought of believing that some people have it figured all out makes you feel a bit more at ease. Nobody has it figured out. Everybody is taking from feedback and iterating. The only way people get great at speaking, commanding attention, the only way people's presence is felt is by continuous feedback. They do something to take feedback, iterate at speed. You have a hypothesis, you experiment, and I'm telling you, someone's gonna be listening to this a couple years from now, 5 years from now, literally. Okay, and I'm gonna be saying this. I'm gonna be talking to that person 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I'm still alive. Okay, it's an iterative process. Nobody's above you. Nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't care what they've accomplished. You can do what they did and even more, without doubt. You need to consistently tell yourself this. You need to have a recollection of your past successes. It could be as minute as drawing a painting that people said, "Oh my God, this is great." I swear to God. It could be the most simplest thing as drawing a painting. This could be the simplest thing. I'm trying to show you something. It could be the simplest thing as drawing a painting like this, and people saying that, "Oh my God, this is so artistic." You could constantly dwell on that past warm thought of people congratulating you. Embed in yourself the belief that you can actually do anything you put your mind to. And I promise you can do it. Because I'm going to do it. And I'm going to prove it to you. That you can also do it. Nobody's better than you. You can figure it out. Yes, of course, it helps to have people. One thing I will say also, you need to get, if you're in this dogma, like that I used to be in, that, you're going to do everything yourself, it doesn't help you. Yes, you can do everything yourself. Without doubt, you can do everything yourself. But think about this. If you have 24 hours in a day, let's say you own a marketing company, you need to write the copy yourself, you need to write the campaigns, you need to do client management, task management, so on and so forth. You need to share out dividends. Let's say you need to do everything within the business. Yes, you can do it. You probably can have the skill sets to raise a private equity fund to millions of dollars and all that kind of stuff. But you only have so much time. If you have 30 people dedicating an hour a day to one goal, that is 30 hours every single day. Okay? So that's 30 people dedicating the same amount of time that it would take for you to dedicate within a whole month. They're dedicating within a day. That is so much energy and motion. That's why having people around you, have with the same vision is very, very. This is not something that I didn't intend to put this inside this video, but obviously it was just really a paradigm shift that I had. People, and I'm going to be running campaigns for that very, very soon. I'm going to be running campaigns out there just for people to be friends with me. It might be the craziest thing ever, but it's a hypothesis. I have a hypothesis that I want to make friends. Okay? I've been locked down for so long. I've stayed away from people. I stayed away from indulging with other people. But now I have a hypothesis that, I should try to go out there and make friends. I'm a very friendly person. I'm very neutral. I can be... I can lock myself in a room for months, and I can be out like a party maniac also. I'm very, very neutral. Well, with that being said, I have a hypothesis that, people are great. People, being around great people means more greatness. So I'm going to go ahead and experiment by doing campaigns to make friends, to make acquaintances, to make companions. And then I'm going to take the feedback, and I'm going to iterate based off of that. Okay? You can do it, I'm just saying, whatever it is that these people out here, is a simple process. If if it's money that you want, if it's tranquility, if it's a happy marriage, whatever it is, right? Even though I can't speak on happy marriage and all that kind of stuff, I know there's millions of people out there who have happy marriages, who have abundance, who have wealth beyond imagination. There's people out there who cannot even worry about what they're going to eat for dinner because their chef is already going to prepare sushi from Japan or Wagyu from Japan and is going to cook it for them tonight. They don't even have to worry about that. Okay, they live in villas that cost tens of thousands of dollars per day. Or maybe that's not what you care about. Maybe it's, for me, for example, I would like to live a farm life and also city life, right? Maybe that's something that you care. But there's people out there who have all that you want and more. Millions of them. They're not smarter than you. They don't look better than you. They don't smell better than you. They have nothing better than you. You're literally the same. Even, in all honesty, if you listen to this, you probably even have better resources than them. So without doubt, you can do it. You need to constantly conjure the belief in yourself. And how you conjure the belief, like I said, is by past positive experiences. You need to relinquish and completely annihilate any kind of bad notion in your mind. Any bad experiences you had, any shortcomings, forget it. Learn from it, never dwell on it. You need to dwell and constantly embrace yourself with the past positive experience. That's what I'm doing. And it's immensely increasing my confidence in myself, and it's immensely enabling me to be able to produce. I highly and honestly believe that within a couple of years from now, I will be at... People almost feel like I'm being pompous with myself. But in all honesty, I'm not being ostentatious. I'm just actually trying to breathe your life back into you, if that makes sense. Potential is something that some people believe that potential. Some people have potential, some people don't. Everybody has potential. Everybody is unique. Every single person is unique, down to the fingertips. There's no replica. You're you. You need to prioritize yourself. Anyway, that's another conversation, but we're going to keep going. This might not get any listeners, might not get any views, whatever it is. I know within a couple of decades from now, someone's going to benefit off of this. Someone's going to be looking for this specific piece of content someday. And this is going to be able to be a stepping stone for them. Stop. This advice to you and me. Let's stop consuming so much. Let's start producing. Let's take a hypothesis. Let's experiment. Let's take the feedback. Let's iterate at speed. Let's keep going, and let's completely remove any emotions from any experimentation we're doing. Business, doesn't care about your emotions. If you're cold calling people, cold emailing people, saying F off, anything, just keep going. There should be no emotions tied to this. And the reason why I have emotions is because you have expectations. Yes, you have a goal, but know that you plan the Most High plans, and His plan is the best of plans. Keep going strong. Don't quiver, don't waver. With that being said, peace out.